Oh shit. Here we go again.
How about they remaster and remake this show? I don't know where to start though. I don't hate The Last of Us Part 2. I don't hate the show either. But wow, was this season cooked. If you like this season, this video isn't for you. I should have known the moment they picked the sister for Maria that these niggas at HBO couldn't make a faithful casting to save their lives. And I mean, people love to talk about how bad Bella Ramsey is cast wise. And I mean, the chopped of us stuff, miss me with that. That's just mean. What I can say is though, collectively, it's a disaster. Performances, writing changes, proper foolish. But back to the casting. Yes, the casting is one of the reasons as to why the show's cooked in the first place. How is the person that is doing the flashbacks the same actor playing the more adult version of the character? Let's just analyze this real quick. You had Kaylee Spaney at disposal from what I've heard. Bro, look! You have Caitlin Dever playing Abby for what? Where's the muscles? And she looks more like Ellie than Bella does. It's like, I should have known the moment they picked the Latino for Joel. A half... quarter, it doesn't matter. For Joel's daughter, that's when I should have known that the casting was going to be immensely bad. It's like they're purposely trying to sucker casting choices, and you can't even call me racist. I'm black and Hispanic, bro. But yeah, let's ignore the casting, you know, because unless you cared that much, it isn't that serious. You know, Maria isn't that important as a character, and I mean, Pedro's a good actor. The only one that's really bad is Bella and Abby. It's to the point though where I'm like, are the writers looking at the same source material that we've played? Because Ellie stands out the most because she's meant to be intimidating. This is a version of Ellie that is genuinely revenge obsessed and full of rage. But every time I look at Bella, it's like, damn, they're trying their hardest to make her look vicious. But not just that, I can't look at Bella and think that this is Ellie. I know it's not because of how she looks. It is all to do with how she is written and her acting range. The writing around this performance, it's like, I'm not the only one that's confused. Why? Because it feels like Joel's death doesn't mean anything. First, it already, at least to me, feels like we've barely spent time with them as characters. So in the show, the death falls flat even more. But in part 2, the game had a sense of urgency where it was like, the moment Joel dies, they got to spin in the whole entire block. Not just Ellie, but Dina, Jesse, Tommy, and Tommy especially. Tommy was gone. Tommy in the show... Here in the show though, it's like what, a 3-month time skip? Correct me if I'm wrong. You've immediately killed all agency. Whoever was cooking with the pen was not cooking. The Ellie character assassination is genuinely insane. Why is Dina telling Ellie how to get revenge? Bro, do they even know the story at this point? Why are they so jokey in moments of conflict? They have made Ellie so unlikable too. She comes off as this bratty, whiny child. Second, she's so immature. Turned her into an MCU character, and it's to the point can't even take her but anything seriously. Why the hell does it feel like I'm watching two teens go on a vacation instead of feeling like Ellie is crashing out like crazy for carrying this much smoke for one person? You compare the scenes to the game and it's like, what? I'm pregnant, and then you get to immediately indulging in the cheeks, bro. Oh my days. In the game, Ellie is so annoyed at the fact that Dina came all this way with her for the revenge quest. I don't know, because it's dangerous and she's pregnant and she didn't say anything, to the point where Ellie literally calls her a burden. Like, bro, there wouldn't have been no time for the old devil's tango. And the game shows how obsessed she is on her whole where's Abby business, to the point where you as the player get to see just how selfish she is. Comparing them again though, the game had like a sense of direction. Every time I've been watching the show though, it's like, where are the writers going here? I watched episode 3 on 2x speed, no joke. I got told to watch it that way. I saved time. Why? Because it was a nothing burger episode. I missed absolutely nothing. It felt like most of the episodes though were nothing burger episodes. I feel like the moment Ellie dropped the "I'm going to be a dad" line, everyone just gave up, because I believe people had already emotionally checked out before that. Ellie's arc gets like no time, because there are only 7 episodes and they do not deliver in them 7 episodes. Worst of all, Ellie is stupid. Game Ellie was smart. I repeat, this Ellie is stupid. This ain't Ellie, bro. Not a Bella issue, it's a writer's issue. Episode 6, I felt like the last thing this show needed was a flashback episode. Not that it was bad, but we're on a 7 episode season and this episode genuinely cemented my dislike for the writing. When I saw them include the scene with Joel and Eugene, I was like, are they just trying to make Joel look bad now? Look, Joel kills people and he lies. Look, he lied to Ellie and doomed humanity. He's such an asshole. Even though there was no guarantee of a cure. And a cure, honestly, if we look at it, is a pipe dream. How do you distribute a cure in this world? How much vaccine is there to go around? Is a vaccine just magically going to stop hunters or people killing each other at war like the Scars in the WLF? Are the Fireflies the World Health Organization? No. In episode 2, you see a bloater and the infected Storm Jackson break down the barricades on some Brad Pitt World War Z shit. What is a vaccine going to do then? So was Joel right? Who cares? It was messed up for sure. He caught bodies in that hospital, but it was a morally ambiguous decision that if they just left it at that, let's be honest, as the ending of the franchise, people would have been satisfied till this day. Like, I don't know, man. I just felt like, again, it was a case of Joel doing the right thing here. They have rules for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Bring them back to camp could pose a risk. Do you know what I mean? You bring him back to camp, then you dome him in front of his wife. Now that's a bit cruel now, isn't it? But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, bro. But even in the game, I felt like, yo, Joel, defend yourself. It's not as simple as, yo, I killed everyone because I saved your life. They didn't have Ellie's consent. They just got to cracking and would have killed the child for no reason. But is Ellie right to be pissed? Yeah, not this Ellie though. She had me mad ass, bro. What do you mean this isn't your house? Was being disrespectful the whole episode. Would they given the African parent treatment after that disrespect? Get the hell out of here with that. As for the finale, it's one of the better episodes of the season, but like, doesn't really mean anything. Especially when the episode still isn't that good. There are points in this episode where, I hate to say it again, Ellie's character assassination, like, it's just... I understand the whole Ellie and Jesse scene, but why does Ellie care about the Scar Kid? I'm telling you, video game Ellie is selfish as she would not care. There was no time for her to think, let's save the kid. Ellie in part 2 was not a hero. And one scene that really annoyed me in this episode was the Scar one. I was in disbelief because it's like, they didn't kill her? Seriously? Are we going to act like it takes forever for the Scars to kill people? Like, have you seen how sharp the weapon is? It's so different to Abby's one because Abby's one in the game, she gets saved by Lev and Yara. Here it's like, the plot armor is insane. I don't even know why this scene exists. It's so poorly made. I also dislike the exposition. Like, just before Ellie's about to kill Nora, she dumps a whole load of exposition and it's like, we get it, man, we get it. But now we wait for season 3, I guess. I will be watching. I did call this season probably wasn't going to be as good. I've made the video on The Last of Us before. That perspective switch just doesn't work here though as well, because we have to wait 2 years for Abby's perspective. The audience has to wait that long just to get back to the theatre, then wait another 2 years to get the actual ending that we already know. Oh, it's something, I'll tell you. Show is killing all its hype, all its momentum. But who cares? Whatever. Whoever listened to this yap session, bro, thank you. But that's all, folks. Neymar the GOAT, bro.